The week had drained me completely. Work seemed endless, filling up every hour of my day and leaving me with no energy for anything else. Even the weekends disappeared in a haze of errands, cleaning, and trying to recover from the lack of rest. Lately, Jessica, my wife, felt distant. I told myself it was stress, but in my gut, I knew there was more to it. Tonight was supposed to be different. We had planned to reconnect. Dinner, wine, maybe a movie together. Something simple. Something that reminded us of what we used to share. Walking into the house, I carried that hope with me, though fatigue weighed heavily. Jessica greeted me with a smile that didn't quite touch her eyes. "Hey, babe," she said, her voice gentle but detached. "I'm not really in the mood tonight. Maybe another time." The words cut deeper than I expected. I had been waiting for this chance to feel close to her again, to bridge the gap that had grown between us. Still, I forced a calm response, trying not to let my disappointment show. "Sure, no problem," I said, dropping my keys on the counter. "We can just keep it low-key." She gave me a small smile before adding, "I'll be in the other room." Something in her tone made me feel she was already far away, mentally and emotionally. I sank into the couch, flipping through channels without paying attention. The house felt heavy, unnaturally quiet, as though the silence itself carried weight. That was when I heard soft footsteps. Kelly, Jessica's twin sister, appeared in the doorway. Unlike Jessica, she had always been full of energy, quick to laugh, quick to stir things up. She was a fun one, the bold one, the one who kept gatherings lively. But tonight, something about her felt different. "Hey, David," she said warmly, her eyes holding something I couldn't quite read. "Hey," I replied, trying to keep things normal. "Jessica's not up for much tonight, so I'm just killing time." "Yeah, I guessed." Kelly smiled softly, her gaze lingering longer than usual. She stepped into the room and sat beside me. "Mind if I hang out?" "Of course not," I said, forcing a smile. "It's been a while since we've talked." At first, it was harmless conversation, random chatter about work, family, nothing important. But slowly, the air between us shifted. Kelly's voice dropped lower, her body leaning just a bit closer. "You know," she murmured, eyes fixed on me, "I always admired how you and Jessica were together. You two were so in love." Her words caught me off guard. "I still love her," I admitted quietly. "I just don't know what's happening with us anymore." Kelly studied me with an intensity one hadn't seen before. People change. Relationships change. Sometimes a fire needs a little push. Her tone made the hairs on the back of my neck stand up. Was she implying what I thought she was? "You're not suggesting," my voice faltered. She smiled, but not in her usual playful way. "I'm saying sometimes you can't wait for things to fix themselves. You have to make them happen." Before I could reply, Jessica's voice came from behind us. "What are you two talking about?" We both turned. Jessica stood in the doorway, her expression unreadable. No anger, no sharp edge, just a calm that unsettled me even more. "I was just keeping David company," Kelly said casually, as though nothing unusual had passed between us. "That's okay, right?" Jessica held her gaze for a moment, then without answering, turned and walked back to her room. Her footsteps faded, leaving me spinning with confusion. When I glanced back, Kelly was watching me again. Her eyes weren't innocent this time. They carried something bold, something dangerous. She leaned closer, her voice dropping to a whisper. "You deserve to feel wanted, David. Don't you?" My chest tightened. I didn't know how to respond. Every instinct screamed to put distance between us. But her nearness was overwhelming. Then she whispered again, even softer, "If Jessica won't give you what you need, maybe I will." The walls seemed to close in around me. My head swam, torn between temptation and the knowledge that crossing that line would ruin everything. My marriage, my family, the trust one had built my life on. And yet, in that moment, the line had never felt so dangerously close.